Hello, testing. Yep, everything is good. Here we go. Starfield Part 11. This is Part 11. I think, yeah, it is. Just where I left off yesterday. Trying to do this mission. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Seems like a very boring mission. Hello, bro. I have a bad news. I don't think I'm gonna buy the crew at all.
I don't even need a gun.
I feel like it will be a waste of money because I won't be spending much time in that game. So I'll probably skip that game. And on top of that, it is on Epic Games. That's another thing which is stopping me from buying. Sasha, thanks for subscribing.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to eat that.
I'm also not buying it. Yeah, I don't think it is worth buying it. Maybe on sale when it comes on Steam years from now, I'll buy it. I'll just make videos with the 5-hour trial. Play that. If it was like 2499, just the price of Mirage, I would have bought it. But yeah, I'm not buying it for 3499 when it's on Epic Games. If it was on Steam, I would have probably bought it. Wouldn't have complained. Same, exactly. Because I really won't be spending that much time on that game, honestly. I don't. So that's the reason I'm not gonna buy that. I'll definitely buy Mirage though. I have high expectations from that. But who knows, Ubisoft might just ruin it. Just get Ubisoft Plus, play both of them. Still, I don't wanna get the Ubisoft Plus because I need to keep the game for further videos, you know. Because I generally make different testing videos. For that, I need to keep the game. So that's why I don't want to avoid that subscription. Also, if I buy Ubisoft Plus 1 month, I can't complete Mirage in like 5 days. It's not possible for me.
Oh, it's nice to finally be off our ship.
I literally almost leveled up a whole level in this planet only by just killing these jumping insects. I'll just buy Cyberpunk DLC on PS5. I'll buy that on Steam. That's just 1499. I can get that easily. On top of that, it's on Steam. I have nothing to complain. How far am I from my ship? I can't even see that. No, that's very far. Farthest I have been ever. Now next game on my list is Lies of P. Have and level up faster. That I'll have to do off stream. If there is anything bad, I don't think so. They will probably just show a loading screen. I still won't take the risk. Good morning. Good morning. Looks like he just woke up now.
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Ah.
Which planet? Same as the last one, where I left yesterday night. Finally defeated second boss in Demon Souls. How many days did that take you? My next game on the list is after Cyberpunk DLC's Mirage. Aren't you buying that? 6 or 7? Oh my god, why do you guys even play these games? Does it feel satisfying or something like that? The reason why I don't like those games, these kinds of games, is because I see games as a thing to have fun and have a chill time with, relax. And those games are not that kind of a game. They don't deliver that. Let's see. Think I'll get it on PC. Now, after what happened with region lock. I don't think there is region lock if you buy it from the PlayStation Store itself. Almost leveled up a whole level just by killing these things. There we go. 24. How does dung pile have credits on it? Everything it has. What are these? Oh, those same animals. It's chill on these games. Those games too. How is it chill on those games? You spent 7 hours, 7 days trying to defeat one boss. That's not chill to me. That's not relaxing. My suit is severely damaged. I'm not buying. I'll get it from someone, but then it's regional lock on PlayStation. Oh, 6 or 7 tries. That's still a lot. That's one reason I left playing COD or MP. It's not. It's not relaxing. It's not chill. Disliked. Thank you for the dislike. Yeah, man. It's not even close to when I play Sekiro. I don't even feel like talking about those games. It makes my brains go nuts. I think. No, thank you. Thanks for the invite, but I reject.
Wow. It's beautiful. Just
Oh, I'm having cough. Need to have cough syrup. Lung damage. Corrosive environment. If I have anything for treatment. We are cured. Don't have anything for this one though. Noob. Who is Noob? Bro, they are good games. Even I dislike them at starting. No, I don't like them. They can be good for you, but not me. She is a good shooter, to be honest. Looks so bright with that flashlight.
Make sure you strip everything useful from that thing.
Alright, gotta go. I need to get up early tomorrow. Oh, sure. Thanks for coming, bro. Have a good day and have a good sleep night. I mean, have a good night. It's night already.
Scan any promising leads?
I want to see dinosaur. We have already seen dinosaur. What do we want to see again? Eliminate 300 creatures. Such weird sound they make. Yeah, very irritating sound. everything is already 100%. What more do you want me to find? I'll just go back to the ship and land in a whole different area. My goodness, I have walked this much distance from my ship. To go to a different part of the planet.
I have things for you.
Mountains. Yeah. Will you find some different animals and plants?
Touching down.
Such weird looking eyes. Glitchy eyes. New ship, no, it's old ship
Hello.
only.
I
I'll-
am
it's
satisfied
the
to
ship
see that you
of
survived
from
your
yesterday
most
only.
recent
Nothing new. It's yeah, man. This robot will protect me.
target eliminated.
Bring it on.
I believe you would consider this victory cause for celebration.
Celebration. You sold Frontier, Nana.
Make sure you clean that off before you stow it in your bag. Come on! Goodbye.
The probability of your defeat is extremely high.
How are they gonna defeat me?
I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life.
Don't need your advice. This is new. Some plants are so hard to find.
Being out in the field sure beats working on my thesis paper.
Oh, FPS. What will you do with FPS?
The more goods I sell, the less I have to lug back. If you need to buy coffee, you're out of luck. This is what I have.
Does he have radiation damage protection? No. This guy only has 2,600 credits.
I wasn't expecting to see any. Are you willing to help a little? Thanks. I'm glad I don't have to do that. I'm more of a data slates and spread.
Kill and gather meat.
Please wait. Please.
Got anything on your scanner? Oh well, I guess they're gone.
Yeah, I don't think I'll find anything new. Survey. this area as well. Is this key? Yo, hello, bro. What's up?
I have something I need to discuss with you. So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage ceremony.
We're getting married soon. Oh, that smile.
You're kidding, right? She was the former chair of Constellation? The one that passed the torch to me about 5 years ago? We've talked about her before. Come on, stay with me. I remember Aja mentioning she presided over a previous commitment ceremony between Barrett and his husband Irvin. Besides, the thought that Aja would be there to officiate this important step in my life is comforting. I hope you don't mind. It's important to me that we are both happy. This is a huge step in our relationship, and I want everything to be perfect. So, with that settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us?
Look though. I think like sauna sounds crazy. I think that'd be very nice.
Oh, that's sweet of you to suggest, but I think bringing Sona all the way to Aja's home would be too much anxiety for the poor girl. We need to give her some time. If anyone else had suggested that, I'd say no. But hearing it from you, I know in my heart that it's the right thing to do. I'll send her an invite and we'll see if she shows. Anyone else? Or will the three of us with Aja presiding be enough? Honestly, no. I respect everyone at Constellation, but this is part of my personal life. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to keep my personal feelings about us separate from Constellation. All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her to preside over the ceremony. As soon as you're ready, let's head to Paradiso. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I love you. If you want help, I'm here. Hope we can talk later.
If you are in need,
Yeah, we're gonna get married in the next episode.
speaking with the nearby humans. Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in the performance of menial tasks.
$60K bounty, okay. Advanced lock. Oh my goodness. Oh, this that fits there. One. There.
Nicely done.
I miss my dear darling in New Atlantis. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Thanks again. Please take this. It's not much, but I hope it's enough to make the trouble worth it. Thanks again.
Okay, okay, not bad. 150 XP. I will take that. You guys leave, I wanna steal something.
I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I'd stay out
Thanks
here
again.
forever if they let me.
Field work's good for the soul.
You guys are staring at us.
I'll be sure to mention your contributions in my report.
Thanks.
something for you when you have a moment. Beginning landing cycle.
Captain, greetings.
If I can help you with anything, just... Oh, I love catching up with you. Let's do it again sometime.
Where will I find these different animals? This game would be so much more nicer with a land vehicle. There. I'm like done with this stupid mission, bro. Worst mission in the whole game. I'm leaving this planet.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Very boring stuff. I think there should be more reward, not 11k. 11k is too less. But let's go to a new system. Yeah, Kumasi. Since we're level 24 now, and these are pretty much accessible, even 30 ones. So we'll go there. First of all, I need to go and buy some health and stuff. I have to go to home.
We're locking into orbit now.
Where is home?
have something for you when you have a moment. If you need something, I've got your back. Yeah, take a look at this.
Polymer.
Oh, damn. I was starting to enjoy the conversation.
Hello, Devraj. Hello.
It's good to be home.
Unfortunately, we won't be playing the crew Motorfest. I mean, we will be playing for like a day. That's it. Because I'm not buying that game. Still need more of that. How long this game is? This game is very long. It's never-ending game. Probably it will take 1 year to finish 100%. If I play every day. Main story is around, I think, 60-70 hours. Snake oil.
Enter the city.
I am not a star.
If it belongs on your ship, oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile. There is a bit more in the back. Oh, please, take a look.
It packs.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay, now I'm all ready, all set. Go to a brand new system. Let's go to this. Have to go to this system, then jump there.
Shields up! Weapons free! Let's take them down!
Why can't he just go directly to this? It's like flying. Why does he need to take a different route? Is this a train or what? Weird stuff. Unexplored route.
Greetings, pilot. Hiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
In a brand new system, it has lithium, urine, potassium. Extreme environment, obviously.
Let's see what's on this ball.
That looks cool. Looks like a city. How is this an extreme environment? Paradiso. Nah, it's not extreme.
Please
Why was it
disregard.
showing
I
though?
attempted an informal reading.
Hope you're staying safe out there. We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? I understand you're eager to get into it, but if you're unwilling to take this seriously, I can foresee problems in your future.
Screw
Not too
your
long
progress,
ago,
bro.
a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it
I've
doesn't
seen
seem to
that.
be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship, no landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board. What? No, geez, let's not be hasty. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
I've already seen that ship up in the orbit. No one's watching, but they have a camera up there. Maybe when that turns, I can take his ammo. Let's go. No one noticed. Place looks gorgeous. PayTM.
And welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our...
That ship. Unidentified ship. Ship looks pretty cool though.
Board is clear. We're docked.
Very huge, humongous. Let's be
Greetings,
prepared.
Captain.
Stay alert. Weapons in the room.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the Captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed. But we must be ready for anything. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
He said they agreed to have a diplomacy, so that's good.
You're human.
But obviously.
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge.
Look at this way.
This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
These faces look so weird.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children.
Wow.
It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Feels good to be an Earth ship.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Yeah.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
Our people never expected to meet with other colonies, so forgive them if they are distrustful.
Yep.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance. Until next time. We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Stop glitching.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? I wish I could say that the satisfaction of helping others in need is sufficient, but I'm not getting that impression from you. I'm sure we can pull together some resources equivalent to whatever currency you use these days. We'll do what we can to make it worthwhile. And until then, you're free to make use of whatever facilities you need on our ship.
That's so nice.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely closed to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
As if they're gonna let you.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
Don't want to be on her side.
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
What? No, you're...
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
These are the ancestors of the ship.
Brackenridge. That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just because our equipment's...
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
I'm so lost. Alex, thanks for the sub, Alex. Thank you so much. Power Rangers SPD headquarters.
These are exciting times.
How does it look? I
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien.
Bro, I'm lost.
Just...
How do you... Where's the airlock? Where is the airlock?
There's so much more to learn.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need this.
Well,
I wonder what it's like out there.
Just stay out of trouble.
Hello.
Good to be back on board.
Pardon.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
Such a nice place.
come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
Wow.
What a nice day, huh?
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility. Where should we begin?
Check in. For a second I read chicken.
Welcome to Paradiso Gift Shop. Feel free to look around, but don't break. And
Gift
before
shop.
you
This is
ask,
guns on gift shop.
looking for a souvenir?
Sell guns in gift shop. Nice. Big Bang. Looks like a shotgun. Okay.
Okay. Thanks for shopping.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want. I don't know. I suppose I'm worried that I'm forcing you down a path you don't want to travel. Yeah, I know, it's stupid. But you've done so much for me already. I almost feel like you married me just to make me happy, despite your own feelings. That's exactly how I feel. It's almost as though forces greater than our understanding have somehow steered us into each other's path. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life.
Let me close my eyes
Now
to
come
feel
on.
if it's real.
Aja is waiting for us. But first, We should probably say something to my mother.
Speak to Abigail. Later, bro. Not getting married yet. I'll keep that for later.
No one's going
She
to care if I
confessed.
call out sick from work for another week, right?
She has been doing that forever.
If only I could figure out the secret to that new drink. I might need to enlist that.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean
I
we
mean,
don't run
wifey.
into trouble from time to time.
A lot on your mind? If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm
Wish
happy
we
to
could
help.
customize her character. Her clothes and everything. Hair and all. Just like my own character.
It was nice talking to you again.
One of these days, I'd love to experience this resort the way our guests do.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Yeah.
I really don't, and I can't have you barging in on the executives while they're working. So if you need something, you can talk to me. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid. Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
No major
Go
incidents in a
shit.
while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Do I have any persuasion aid? Should have. Wine or whatever.
I just feel that we should be focusing on
Make
the
some time
natural
for
beauty
you.
of this
Keep it
planet,
quick, yeah?
not our amenities.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! You'd be surprised what people fall for. Locally sourced island fruit essences, for instance. It's just the same old fruits brought over from Earth ages ago, but we get nearly 10 times the market for them. But you're right, no one's gonna buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away? I'd say you're full of it and might have been watching too many movies. Now, instead of wasting my time, want to tell me what it really is? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
You know, a man wants to hear.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated
Yes, a
star
much
map.
better idea.
What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will. We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
Don't even think for one moment that this would be acceptable behavior. You can't just blow up their ship. That's insane.
I'm not. I'm just saying hypothetically. Relax. She disliked it. Oh, come on. I'll have to buy them a grab drive.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Ah, I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial shade. Trashville dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. We'll do anything he can to eliminate competition.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Captain, it is.
Ship is so big, I have to.
Now that we know what's out there.
We've got strict rules around here.
Overload the reactor optional. I'm not doing that. So hope take, okay. That's in a whole different system. I am not doing that right now. Too hard.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Howdy. what's up? Yep. What do we do now? For starters, how about turning off that comm?
Mysterious, another mysterious ship. There are mysterious ships everywhere.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
She's still calling me Captain.
Technically, I outrank you, so... Technically, you're an asshole. So... Look alive. Just in time. Don't be shy. We need to talk. Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them. Thanks for the assist out there. We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there...
It's an AI. An artificial...
Killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her.
It? We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful. I got just one more week until my sabbatical, and I have zero interest in dying before I get to Paradiso.
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harnessed the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Here. I knew you'd make the smart choice.
Request. Collect additional data.
Crazy, right?
Query. Will you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Query. Who are you? Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me. Assessment. You are inquisitive. Context. I am also inquisitive. Request. Input query parameters. Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things. Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
I don't think either of us are fully qualified to define humanity, but my gut tells me that Juno is alive. I hope that helps.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision? Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error.
He literally says
Processing.
programmed.
Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno. Assumption. Insufficient request. Query. What is your decision? True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing, being a good person? Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence? Context. Love is an emotion. I do not experience emotion. I have implemented routines to exhibit qualities of emotion. Query. Am I processing?
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
I have a job to do.
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long while.
You're not taking that thing's side, are you? Freedom? It's a malfunctioning machine. It doesn't need freedom any more than a broken data slate needs freedom.
And here I thought you'd lost your sense of humor. I'm always up for a good debate.
Fine. I'll give you one shot to try to convince me.
Therapies work?
You aren't wrong. I could use a drink, but these orders are from the top.
Do we really want to be involved in something likely to be so controversial? Remember our last little project? I still have carpal tunnel from typing all those reports and dodging and weaving. We lost a ship and a tech. No one will blame us if we walk away from this. And even if they do, we won't be blamed for whatever There's no guarantee that Control Board will even work like they want. What if it makes it more powerful?
Calm down. I'm thinking. All right, listen. We'll accidentally check a few wrong boxes on the situation report and forget any of this happened. But give me that control board. I'm not getting docked for losing that.
Also, we'll need a lift back to Neon. Please and thank you. Good one. You're funny.
I don't think it was a joke, but it doesn't matter. We're getting on that ship one way or another.
Ooh. I like it when you talk tough.
Knock it off. Let's get moving.
Thanks for the lift.
Dude, I don't want them on my ship. Did I kill them just now?
body. Could be worse.
The heck?
Like your style.
Doesn't let me kill them?
That's that.
It's inaccessible. Why? Guys,
I'm glad that's finally resolved.
I dig how you handled that.
Why is it inaccessible?
That's that.
Good show. I like your style.
This is not good. Wasco, do something. Since I stopped.
Only one body. Could be worse.
Query. Why did you do that? Affirmative. Assumption. We are friends. Context. I do not feel emotions. Processing. Query.
I don't talk to him. I don't want to.
Decision. I will consider this course of action. Warning. Systems badly damaged. Processing course overheated. Decision. Temporarily shut down extraneous systems until Context. Jump detected. Warning.
I dig how you handled that.
I'm glad that's finally resolved.
I'll head to my crew position.
I hope we see you again someday.
Only one body. Could be worse.
Wyatt. Newton. A bunch of rare sources on this. Neon. I'm almost level 25. poor guardian again. Not facing him.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
They're not dangerous.
Take him down.
I'm gonna kill them. No, they're gonna live it.
Oh, I hope we find a use for that before it spoils.
It's not letting me make any more outposts. Oh, planetary habitation is literally a part I have to unlock. Oh my goodness, that's gonna take a while. Host cactus. Electric fireball.
We're here. Perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning? Always a pleasure. Don't stay away too long. So, what's... I'll only carry the good stuff. It was really good talking to you.
More.
Ah, I see what you've put together there. Ah, very clever.
And that's done. Back mode too. Oh, finally I can make a medium scope.
Nice handiwork. I like your style.
The automatic microsecond regulator. I think I can make that. Just need one. Internal mod 3, okay. Lot of upgrading. The medium scope. My goodness, that's such a high zoom.
Need something? I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right? Right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations. That's a smart hypothesis. Makes sense, but we have no observations to really back that up. Yet. Although now that you mention it, I do remember a drunk conversation with a Marine. He swore up and down he was part of an elite crew on some top-secret ship out there. But this is all anecdotal. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from. Well, we don't know why they wanted the artifact. They could have agreeable intentions. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly. Agreed. That is going to require more observations, more encounters with them. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again. Hey, Captain.
I'd like to talk to you.
Can I talk with you for a bit?
Again.
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice. Guess I didn't think of it that way, but yes, it was sad. It was also comforting, though. So, most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset. I know this is probably long done, but I heard his voice. I can't just not look into it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. I understand that. Trust me. But I still want to know what happened. He mentioned a court case, so there's a paper trail. Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes. That makes sense. Irvin was one of us, after all. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him. Even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense? You're right. It is what it is. But being able to find out answers, maybe even right some wrongs, that could mean a lot. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway. I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
Okay, I think that will be it for tonight. I'll stop here. couldn't play much tonight, so I was late anyway. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, bye and good night. Take care.